Testing, testing, one, two, three. We are live. We are live. If y'all can hear my voice, please let me know. Please let me know, and we will get started in just a minute.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
That's her being a blogger.
More than a blogger.
That's her being a blogger.
You are more than a blogger. I am more than
That's her being a blogger.
all the is my son.
Okay, this shit is
I am more than a blogger.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
Say Autumn, this her son.
Yes.
Autumn,
This her son. Yes.
say Autumn,
This her son. Yes. Yes.
say Autumn, this her son.
Like for real. Like for real.
Damn. What's up, squad? What's up, squad? Listen. Y'all know I'm visiting my mom, so I got a makeshift studio, okay? So please bear with me. Please bear with me. It was like now or never. Y'all wasn't gonna see me this week if y'all didn't see me today, okay? Hey y'all, what's up, squad? Hey, Mr. Woods, what's up, Stacy Wilson? I see everybody is here. I see everybody is here. Hey. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm so excited. I hadn't been on since the Super Bowl. We ain't even got to talk about like all the Atlanta representation at the Super Bowl. We hadn't gotten a chance to talk about Usher. Okay, we hadn't gotten a chance to talk about Alicia Keys singing off key. Okay, we hadn't had a chance to talk about nothing. Okay, but we gotta talk. Y'all know I had to come on today, especially after Porsha confirmed RHOA, okay? But we're gonna get into it. Y'all see the title, Usher's life-changing Super Bowl, okay? It changed my life, it changed his life, it changed everybody's life. In addition to that, Usher got married for the third time. Not once, not twice, but third, okay? Also, as I just said, Porsha confirmed her Real Housewives of Atlanta return. We will talk about that. And Monique. Y'all know just a few days ago when I was on live, I said the last two videos I did was featuring Monique. And I said I did not want to do a week's worth of Monique. Okay. After her Club Shay Shay interview, I knew it was gonna be everybody dicing and slicing and talking about specifics or whatever. And here we are again talking about Monique yet again. Okay. Yet again. Yes, y'all send my mama some pink hearts because I know she in the chat. I know she in the chat. She down there trying to take care of my dog. Y'all probably hear her barking because he's trying to get up here with me. Go ahead and like this video as we get here. Hey y'all, I missed y'all so very much. So very much. I don't even know who to start. Guess I'll start with Usher because we was late talking about it anyway. But y'all know Usher got married again, okay? On Super Bowl Sunday. Y'all know that outfit he had on all white, it was symbolic of something because he actually married his bride, his third wife, the second mother of his kids, right before the Super Bowl. Now, we're on the curb, it had came out Super Bowl Sunday that Jennifer Gunna is that how you say it? Gonorrhea, go pay it, go But, that's his, daughter and sons, his only daughter's mother and his new son's, mother. What's his name? Sire and Sovereign. Sire and Sovereign are his 2 new kids' names, okay? But, he married her family. Her name is Jennifer. Met her in the industry. She was a music executive, all of the above. She lives in Atlanta. She's of Italian descent, allegedly. I don't know. I'm just telling you what the people tell me. And somebody told me on Super Bowl Sunday that Usher was married. And I came onto my Discord and told the people, and the people was like, "No, he just got a license." And I'm like, "I'm trying to tell y'all that he got married." I'm like, "Look, y'all know I love to pull receipts." Hold on, let me go to my Discord real quick. We ain't got nothing but time. We ain't got nothing but time. Shout out to my squad as y'all get in here. Hold on. Imma go to my homepage. What was we at, y'all? We was talking about on the homepage, and we was on general, and we was talking about Usher, and I said, "Y'all know he married." Hold on. Somebody said ATLien told us. There they go right there. Hold on. Let me see what time was it on Sunday did I did and the Usher, and then the married. Hold on, they still talking about Porsha child. My Discord be lit. If you're not a member of the Patreon squad and Patreon is on and you're not on the Discord, you be missing out. You be missing out. Here it is right here. Let me show you this little clip right here. Hold on. Y'all gonna see all the Discords. I just want to show you this little piece right over here that I just searched right there. Okay, 5:41 PM. Okay, they're married. Because somebody said, "Oh, wait. Before that, Sunday." We scrolling. Good morning, yada yada. Scrolling. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, there goes somebody telling me that they obtained the marriage license. And here go me right here on Super Bowl Sunday at 9:51 PM. Speaking of, Usher allegedly got married in Vegas this weekend. Okay. I didn't know if it was Saturday or Sunday. I just know by the time he hit that stage, he was already a married man. Okay. Because somebody was saying that they said Beyonce basically proposed at Usher's wedding by, taking the steam off him. Y'all see it. Y'all see it right there. I told them Sunday. Okay. So People Magazine has confirmed. Okay, y'all know, y'all don't think it's true unless the white people tell y'all. Y'all don't believe it when the black people tell y'all the tea. When the white people confirm it, y'all be like, "Oh, we heard it on People Magazine. We heard it on TMZ." Well, People Magazine confirmed it. Here they are right here, honey. The white people confirmed it on the 13th. I told y'all on the 11th. They told y'all on the 13th. Okay, Usher marries longtime girlfriend Jennifer Garcia in Las Vegas in a Las Vegas wedding ceremony. They say it's an exclusive. Okay, they exclusively got it from my Discord on Super Bowl Sunday. The Grammy-winning artist tied the knot with his longtime girlfriend in Las Vegas on February 11th. Okay, his mama Janetta was the witness. Okay, I wonder if Tamika went. Y'all know Tamika was there celebrating in the stands. Okay, Tamika, me, everybody was said Usher is married. He is married. I's married now. Okay, the 45-year-old Grammy Award-winning artist and his longtime girlfriend Jennifer Garcia, age 40, tied the knot in Las Vegas on February 11th, where the singer performed at Super Bowl. LV, what number is that? 53? I don't know. People confirmed the pair exchanged vows at Vegas weddings drive-through tunnel, the fast lane. They went through the drive-through on the way to the Super Bowl. Okay, you proud of him? Finally marrying one of his baby mama. Well, he married with three of them. Okay, I'm just saying. Remember, he married Tamika first. He married Tamika first. Then he married, Grace. Y'all remember Grace? Everybody could talk about he loved old women, and then he went and got him a younger one. She's younger than he is. He's 40, he's 45. So, salute to Usher. Let me see what else people said. They went to the drive-through, and Janetta Patton was the witness, and here is what the family said in a statement. A representative for the singer told people, "We can confirm that Usher and Jennifer Garcia took the next step in their relationship and did get married on Sunday in Las Vegas, surrounded by close friends and family. They both look forward to continuing to raise their children together, surrounded by love, and thank you. And thank everyone for the well wishes." There they are. That was at the after party. They had a coming home album release dinner after the Super Bowl, and Usher wore all white, and so did Jennifer, okay? If y'all recall, when Usher first came out on the stage, Usher had on all white, and people was like, "Where is Usher wearing? He look like a bride, okay? He looked like a bride. He had on all the pearls." Was he drinking? My sound going in and out? Let me try this. Can y'all hear me now? Let me know if y'all can hear me now. Is it better? Is it better? It has feedback. Y'all probably hear my Can you hear now? I don't know why my earbuds just ran off, honey. I got my little earbuds and let me take them off. Can y'all hear me? Press 1 if you can hear me. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Let me finish talking about Usher real quick. Now, y'all saw he had on white in the beginning of the Super Bowl. Now, Vogue actually showed his outfit. Hold on, we're gonna go to Vogue really quickly on Instagram. They actually showed Usher getting ready for the Super Bowl and the detail of his outfit. And now I can't find it. Was it on Vogue, child? Hold on, Usher's outfit. Talk amongst yourselves while Biggie barks. Here it is. Usher's Super Bowl halftime outfit. How Off-White scored fashion's biggest touchdown. Blah blah blah. That's not it. Here it is. Right here it is on Vogue. We're gonna show you Vogue. Y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer on Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Trying to tell my mom to put him outside. She will not, honey. He will just stand there and bark. Anyway, hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, Jesus. Y'all wonder why I don't go live when I'm out of town. This is why. So here's Usher getting ready for his Super Bowl halftime show. Hold on, hold on. I want y'all to see this white outfit.
Very well as glamour.
There's a lot of embellishment. You know, we're working with crystals, we're working with very raw materials.
The idea was in our show, there's an evolution. There's a story that's being told through the wardrobe. We start with a beautiful, dramatic overcoat because we wanted to speak to what Vegas culture is and what it has been.
Yeah, the train is great. Actually, the more you see it, the better.
I hope y'all can hear that. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, what's going on with my microphone? Okay. Okay. I'm back. I think I don't. Oh, child, this is gonna get on my nerves. Hold on, here he is. Share.
To shorten it like even 20 centimeters, and then we said no, let's keep the drop.
We're kind of unraveling Usher throughout the show.
This embellished coat will be the first time we see him. He comes out of it and he unravels into what will be one of these jackets.
It's a pleat versus a what do you call it in a tuxedo stripe.
Right.
It's like you're thinking an elongated tuxedo stripe, but it's a pleat. You can trick yourself.
Y'all hear me and the video? Because for some reason I can't hear nothing. Hold on. Biggie is going to work my nerves. We're gonna try this one more time.
You know what I'm saying? And you start to move it, it's a lot of fabric. You know what I'm saying?
And then as we come out of this, he will
Thank
be
you.
exposing
see
this beautiful jeweled vest that we're working. on. Usher and I have this fascination with beautiful clashing. We've been doing these really beautiful
Usher is fine.
clashes
Usher
of
was the
masculine
bride
and
and the
feminine.
groom, okay?
I walked into a Dolce showroom and I saw
Oh my
this kind of
gosh, this
beautiful
is gonna be
painting on a
a hot
gown.
mess. This live is
And
gonna
to
be a
see it
hot mess.
now in its masculine
We're gonna work
form is
through it.
very
Hold on. Talk amongst yourself for a minute. I gotta. Did he stop? Hold on. I'm gonna listen. No, hold on a second. I hope I solved the problem. Hold on. Oh, I gotta get this speaker situation together. Child, this is gonna be a hot mess live. Y'all can just go ahead and call me ghetto because it's gonna be a hot mess live. Mm, okay, we gotta connect this to this. Hold on. Did I connect it? I'm here. Hold on. I'm trying to connect the speaker so I can hear, so I can know what's going on. And for some reason, it ain't connecting. Oh, anyway, we're gonna move on from Usher Child. YouTube been glitching. It ain't YouTube today. It's me. It's me. I promise you, it is I, honey. It is I. Now I gotta go find a cord for this speaker. Oh, why is it not working? Um, speaker, nearby devices, connect. Did it connect? Oh, it's not connected. Anyway, y'all can hear me. That's all. That's Biggie is. We are visiting my mom, and my mom has a girl dog, and Biggie just goes crazy for the first, I don't know, 48 hours while he's here around the dog, and he just, I don't know, because he's not fixed. So all he does is just sit in front of her and bark and bark and bark. So I'm just gonna let him bark. Anywho, yeah, so Usher had on all white because he got married. Okay, congratulations to Usher and Jennifer gonna chill. Okay. You said all the plugs, I'm gonna blow out a circuit. I'm gonna blow out something because for some reason the thingy-jiggy won't connect. And I'm just trying to hear because I wanted to hear what they hold on, it's connected. Hold on, hold on. It's connected. Now it's connected. Hold on. Why I hear myself? Okay, there's that. I gotta close that window. Okay. Now we can hear. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see if I can hear. Hold on.
Special feels like just enough masculine.
I mean, I just toughened it up too.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch it too much.
Fit,
I thought you were gonna add like something. Just keep it clean. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up having somebody assist me with getting this on and off. But if I were to choose to take it off, or even
See, that's all I wanted you to hear him say that it was the right blend of masculine and feminine because Usher was the bride and the husband. Okay. So I just wanted to just make a point. Okay. So if y'all want to I was surprised. I was surprised that it connected. Okay. Anyway, moving on from Usher, because we got a lot of other stuff to talk about, and I want to hear the stuff that people are going to be saying because also we're gonna talk about Porsha and we're gonna talk about Monique. So of course, we got to hear it. You said I dress like a bride. Okay, it ain't nothing wrong with that. Let Usher do Usher. Usher. He found the woman of his dreams. Okay, Jennifer gonna Chia and Usher and his 4 kids. Okay, he got 2 by Tamika Raymond. They're preteens now, and he has 2 toddlers by Jennifer gonna Chia. He didn't have any kids by Grace. Okay, so he has 3 wives now. Well, he had 2 ex-wives and a wife. So everybody forgets that he was married to Grace, but how can we forget Grace, honey? Grace, when all them people started suing Usher for the herpes, y'all remember that? Usher did a great job of helping us forget about the herpes. But I'm not gonna bring up the herpes now, but I'm just saying he did a great job. And so his wife left him over the herpes, child. But anywho, salute to Usher and his new wife. Now, what else was going on with the Super Bowl? Oh, Alicia Keys. Why was Alicia Keys even there? Like, okay, we understand she's saying my boo. Okay, y'all might be fans of her, but I'm just like, Alicia Keys messed up the whole A-Town flow for me. Okay. Will.i.am, he was all right. JD with his little Louis Vuitton socks that everybody said was little girl socks. He was, we knew Jermaine was gonna be there anyway. Who else was there? Her, Usher and her got a song on the Color Purple soundtrack. I didn't know her played the guitar, but now I know. That was a cute little female empowerment moment. Ludacris, Lil Jon, and Usher in every show. Well, I'm not gonna say every because unfortunately I didn't see him in Vegas, but I've seen several Usher. I saw the Usher World Tour, child. I don't even remember what year it was, but they always end with yeah, because that's one of his staple songs. Okay, Usher with all his Grammys, Usher with all his accolades. Everybody celebrates Atlanta, even though he's from Chattanooga. He reps the A, okay, all day, every day. Okay, so it was great to see Atlanta celebration just on the heels of Killer Mike doing the clean sweep of all the rap categories in the Grammys. It was just all Atlanta love, Atlanta everything. Okay, but you said Alicia cannot sing. I think Alicia might have had stage fright. Hadn't it been a while since she sang? Like maybe she needed to warm up. Maybe she needed some hot tea or something. But the NBA, the NFL got her back though because on the NFL's YouTube channel. If y'all go watch the halftime show again, as we've watched it several times now, you will see they have changed it. They have fixed Alicia's voice. They did some little shawamming, with the AI or something, and they made her sound a lot better. So salute to that. Okay. You said Usher made her nervous. You think it was Usher? Because Usher wasn't even down there yet to make her nervous. Like she was there by herself with a big old dress overflowing the whole stadium. So I mean, I don't know. The first note, you said the first note had me asking the same thing. Stage fright or that voice left when she took that lady husband. Not when she took the lady husband. Oh no. Somebody actually sent me this meme. of Alicia Keys, and it said, "If I send you this, it means we starting off on the wrong note." If I send you this, we started off on the wrong note, honey. We gotta try over again. And I'm like, oh, why y'all doing Alicia Keys like that? Alicia did a little cute sidestep in her cat suit. Now look, Alicia's body was bodying now. Her cat suit was cat suiting. We gonna give her all of that, but her voice, she just needed a little tune up. That's all. It's just been a while since she sang whatever it was she was saying. What was she saying? You don't know my name? Which one was it? I don't remember. They say, look, Usher, who hasn't Usher dated? Usher dated Naomi Campbell, Chili from TLC. Who else? Usher been dated a lot of people. And he been married a lot too. So salute to Usher. Usher dated Tamika's bridesmaid. Usher been around, honey. Usher dated, what's the girl name? Quintasia. Usher dated the fat girl that used to work at the Days Inn. Okay, he done paid all her bills. Now she Louis, Gucci, and Prada after she sued him for giving her the herpes. Usher done dated a lot of people. I'm just saying, I'm glad he's settling down. Anywho, moving on. Hit the like button if you are enjoying the stream. You said it's a lie? No, it's not a lie. It's not a lie. I promise you, it's not a lie. I covered it. Quintasia, yes, Quintasia. Wasn't that her name? Wasn't that her name? I don't know, but whatever. He probably like Magic Johnson. He got a lot of money, and they say a lot of money will help you cure incurable diseases. Okay, that's what the word on the curb is. But anywho, you said, was his stalker there? I don't know. I haven't seen Darshell. Oh Lord, if I say Darshell 3 times, she gonna pop up. But I haven't seen Darshell. Oops, there go 3. But maybe she did. I don't know. He said Usher dated the stalker. Oh. You said not that big girl. Everybody got a shot. Look, I don't know why y'all be thinking that just because you fat don't mean you can get a man. Okay, Usher like fat girls, skinny girls, tall girls, short girls. He ain't got no type. He ain't got no type. That's what they say. Anywho, look, guys, girls, men, women. He's fluid. They say he's fluid. He just, it is the perfect blend between masculine and feminine. Ain't that what he said when he did the video? The perfect blends. Anywho, listen, I'm just trying because listen, I'm already flustered because my studio ain't studioing, okay? My background ain't background. It's glitching. Look, my hand disappeared. I don't know what's going on. I'm just trying to get through the stream. But we're gonna make it work. We're gonna have a good time while we're here, okay? You say he's a floater. I don't know. I'm not telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I heard. You just said it, not for you. Anywho, moving on. Yes, my mom's doing well, we're here for her next treatment, but we'll talk about that over on Patreon after the video, okay? But salute to mom. She down there trying to struggle with my dog, and hopefully, see, we don't hear him barking right now. She might have put him outside. He probably gone by now. He probably ran out the neighborhood. Who knows where he is? You say you used to have dreams about Ushers. Now you have nightmares. Don't do that. Don't do that. Anywho, I would like to officially remind y'all, okay, to like this video, please, and thank you, because clearly, we in the hood tonight. I should have put up my hood background. Where's my hood background? Hold on. We ain't been in the hood in a while, honey. Do I have the hood back here? Ooh, we do. The ghetto, dun 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 dun, dun 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 dun. The ghetto, dun 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 dun. I'm back in the section 8 of YouTube, honey. I am back in the section 8 of YouTube officially today, okay? Because I've been glitching, I done cut off. Look, the only thing I haven't done is blown my nose on live. My nose ain't running, I ain't got boogers, I ain't snotting in front of y'all. I ain't doing none of that though, okay? I'm not running off camera to go get none, but I did go down there to put my dog up. But anyway, we back in the section 8. Next, let me go ahead and talk about our good friend. I'm gonna get out the ghetto for a little while, okay? Like this video as y'all come in here, please. I would have very much appreciated. Now, y'all remember? Hold on, I'll be in Porsha's background. Look at Porsha. Y'all remember the virtual reunion? Porsha was sitting there with her crown on in her house with all her little candles and everything, and she was, told Eva her titties was social distancing and all of that. Okay, well, guess who's back in the motherfucking house? I actually would like to pat myself on the back because I have been telling y'all that Porsha would return, okay, if the price was right. They wanted her back last season and they could not meet her demands. Now, Porsha and Simon Guobadia are really living that housewives life. Like, I don't care who come online and tell y'all that Simon is a fake and a fraud. I don't care who come online and try to dispute that man got millions. I do not care. Look, the fairy tale wedding, the private jets, the trips overseas, and like everything that they do is like housewives material. I don't care what y'all say. And I'm not even a Porsha fan like that. Okay. Now, I told y'all when enough money was freed up, when enough money was in the pot and they could pay Porsha, Porsha was coming back. And now they done kicked Candy to the curb and gave Porsha her dough. Okay. Gave Porsha her dough. Now, I'm not one to toot my own horn, but of course I will. Of course I will. I want to go to the video where I told y'all just a few weeks ago, probably a few videos ago. Hold on, I'm gonna go to it. That I said that Porsha was coming back. I think it was around the time I told y'all that Candy was fired. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, cause I be knowing. Y'all don't think I be knowing, but I be knowing. Okay, hold on. Here go the video right here. Hold on, we about to look just so I can show y'all. Just so I can show y'all who said it first. I told y'all Candy Bird was fired. Look, this the Candy Bird is fired video right here. Hold on. Candy Bird's fire video right there. 7 days ago, right? Candy Bird's fire, Andy Cohen's response. Okay. And then I said Porsha returns for season 16. Y'all saw that right there? That was 8 days ago. Okay. So here it is right here. I put the little time stamps in there and everything. This was 8 days. This is what I had on. I had like little red streaks in my hair back then. I had on leather dress. Okay. So on at the 1 hour and 8 minutes and 22-second mark. Oh, before I take these calls, I gotta tell y'all this. Maybe I'll save this for the next live. Maybe. Do y'all want to know who is rumored to be returning? Who Candy's cut from the cast? The salary arrangements, the salary cap, being freed up. Do y'all want to know who is going to benefit from that? Let me know, because I have some tea about the word on the street in Atlanta. You said you want me to tell it? You want me to spill it? Let me think. Should I spill it? I guess I'll spill it to you guys. Okay. Yes, Katie, you got it. I've been saying this for so long. I actually said it last season that Porsha was supposed to come back. And y'all do recall that I said that Porsha was on the reunion, that Drew FaceTimed Porsha during the reunion, but that scene was cut, and then Drew ended up confirming my tea when she did a radio interview and said that she called Porsha from the reunion. Now, the gag is that Porsha will be back. Mark my words. Write it down. Put it in your Bible and look at it, whenever the season come back, and you'll be like, Michelle had told us. Michelle had told us. Now, you know how they always had teams, the talls and the smalls. I don't know, Andy hadn't said anything, when he was saying that they were going in a different direction and all that. I'm kind of thinking they're going to be like the youngsters versus the OGs. I don't know. But my source told me that these people are coming back. Hold on. I'm about to switch into my studio. Hold on. I see y'all in the back. Let me get back online. Hold on. Listen to the tea, okay? I said this a week ago, and I told y'all to write this down. Write it down.
Let me add my stuff in here. Hold on.
Let me fast forward, child. Hold on.
As a friend. Hold on, just gonna make sure I got all my stuff set up. Audio.
I was in the ghetto then too.
Yep. Okay, we good. Okay, listen. So Porsha is definitely coming back next season, okay? But in addition to Porsha, I know y'all gonna be mad about this because a lot of y'all were saying that Drew is gone, but yeah, I heard it was gonna be Porsha, Drew, Marlo. Okay, these are what I heard. Now I don't know who. I think they're all gonna be peach holders: Porsha, Drew, Marlo, and then as a friend, not Shamia, as a friend. And y'all can go look her up online because I was looking side eye when they told me this. But I'm just gonna say it now in case it's true, because the source I got it from is pretty legitimate.
And listen, people started saying this after I said it. Just know, after I said this, now other people trying to say it, acting like they had the tea first. You ain't had no tea. You watch my video.
Ming Lee is a beauty person on Instagram. If you look her up, her name is Ming Lee. She's been hanging out a lot with Kenya, with Porsha, she hangs out with Candy a lot as well. She just be hanging out with a lot of people. She used to be Rick Ross' girlfriend back in the day, and he invested in her salon. Her salon is called Snob Life. I heard she was going to be a friend of the show. Now, hold on, let me pull her up for you so y'all can see what I'm talking about.
I just want y'all to see Ming Lee again,
gonna love this
so y'all can etch it in y'all memory.
Let me see. What is her name? Ming Lee. Not Ming Lee Simmons, child. Not her. Here it is, right here. She is right here. I think, but when I saw her name, when the person told me this, I thought of her as like a LaToya Ali. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, she got 1 million followers on Instagram, but yeah. And and the people online, y'all, a lot of people know her or whatever. She's had they say she's had plastic surgery to make her face more Asian. She's not Asian, she's black. Just so y'all know, she's black. She's not Asian. She has no Asian in her. I don't think Ming Lee is her real name. That's Russell Simmons' daughter name. But she is an Instagram baddie. She's known around Atlanta. I don't even know if she's originally from Atlanta. I just know she's been here for a while. I know I used to blog about her back in the day when she was dating Rick Ross, and she's been very popular online. She's sold hair, sold products, sold beauty products. She has a salon in Atlanta called Snob Life. And so if you look even at her a lot of her Instagram, I saw she had like a casting company in her I don't think it's
well, anyway, y'all get the point. Y'all get the point. I said it. Hold on, let me stop myself. I said it. I was talking about Ming Lee, okay? And of course, Porsha, of course, has now come forward. Hey y'all, like this video, y'all getting here. Porsha, of course, has come forward to confirm her return to the show. Let's see what she has said. Hold on, let me see if I can get in there. Because y'all know they be blocking me on all my shit. Hold on. I gotta switch into this account. Hold on. Which account is it, child? Is it this one? Hold on. Oh, there it is. I don't know the password to my Instagram. Is this it? Hold on. Okay, I'm in. Let me go to Porsha. Because Porsha had blocked me for some reason. So I always have to log into my Finsta that I never use unless I'm going to somebody's page that blocked me. So here's what Porsha had to say. Yes, like this video. Thank you, C. Patterson, friend. Here's what Porsha had to say.
Who said that?
Porsha Williams coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta? That's false. But Porsha Guobadia is in the building. See y'all. Mwah.
Porsha
Who
Williams.
said that? Porsha Williams coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta? That's false. But Porsha Guobadia is in the building.
Now, y'all know we had said we wanted freaking frack. Now, we said we wanted freaking frack. Now, Candy gone. There is no blockage of the bag for Phaedra. So, I don't know if it listen. I hope Phaedra just got a one and done contract with Married to Medicine and can hop her ass back over to the Real Housewives of Atlanta because she ain't giving nothing to the Married to Medicine people. She just like trying to lift them up. And I don't think it's helping. I don't think that her being a moderator to their beefs is helping over there. I don't like the dynamics of the group. So I feel like she would do better if she came back over there. Now, I don't know. I don't think her and Porsha are freaking and fracking it as they used to be, you know. I don't even see them together much anymore. I think they're friendly, cordial to each other. So it will be interesting to see. Now, because you know Carlos King and Phaedra, they were the outcasts, you know, after that whole situation that Carlos allegedly and got with Phaedra and told Phaedra to tell Porsha, and they felt like Porsha was dumb as a box of rocks and would run with it, and she did, but clearly she was smart enough to throw Phaedra up under the bus at the reunion. Because y'all don't remember when Porsha invoked all those tears. She spoke to the ancestors and started crying and said, I don't know what's going on. And then she told Andy, but Phaedra, since I got a cease and desist, I would defer to Phaedra. And Phaedra just sat there like this. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember? Okay. So I don't know if they as close as they should be, but it would be interesting to see. Now, you know, that to me that'll be a little piece of the puzzle that we want to see, because we always want to see some kind of conclusion. Like after that, like Phaedra was ghost, you know. Candy was blocking her every turn. She couldn't come back. Candy was doing interviews. Phaedra will never come back. I will never be on the show if Phaedra's on the show. And, you know, I guess, you know, strong arming Bravo. And now that Bravo sees that she can't possibly sue them for anything at this point, because Candy, instead of it hurting Candy's career, it actually helped Candy's career. Candy made a whole dungeon tour out of the situation. Candy, you know, turned lemons into lemonade as far as that rumor is concerned. Because at first Candy was saying, you know, people think she Bill Cosby, people think she drugging and raping people or whatever, but you know, she took it and ran with it. She done brought Bolo to the show. Okay, she done had strippers on there. They had a whole dungeon reunion. So there is no way under the sun that Candy can ever, yes, the drungeon, that Candy can ever hold that over Bravo's head anymore. So I think, you know, the time was right for Bravo to say, okay, Candy, you won't work with who we want you to work with, then bye. Because at what job do you know that you can choose your coworkers? I mean, especially they paying you millions of dollars. Can you choose your coworkers? I don't think so. But there's that. You said, so being that Porsha is friends with Candy, is she mad? What do you mean? Is she mad? You know, y'all use this word friends a little too loosely. Porsha and Candy are cordial. I would not think that they are friends by no stretch of the imagination. As many grudges as Candy holds, like Candy kind of had to forgive Porsha to kind of move on, because it was like Porsha or Phaedra, and it wasn't gonna be both of them, because if that was the case, it would have been, you gotta go, Candy, because we're not gonna give up 2 stars, you know, to keep you. So I guess as a constellation prize, they said, okay, we'll block Phaedra for a little while or whatever, but we're not getting rid of Porsha too. So yeah, yes, they're co-workers. They hang out, you know. Porsha use a free Beyonce ticket every now and again. Okay, but we shall see. And do y'all remember earlier this summer, I actually said that Kenya was kissing Porsha's ass for some reason. I found it odd that Kenya, hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. Y'all know I gotta pull up the receipts, honey, because Kenya is something else. Kenya got drug across the stage, honey. Kenya the one who should be holding a grudge, and yet here she is. I had did a little short with Kenya. Hold on. I'm gonna pull it up. Where the short at? Kenya Moore. Ooh, here it is right here. Here it is right here. Look. Kenya Moore speaks on friendship with Porsha Williams Guobadia. Hold on.
1 minute we're friends, 1 minute we're enemies, but I don't think it's too serious. I think that, you know, one thing about her, we've had our differences, but at some point we were friends, especially during the time that I was pregnant, and I will never forget those moments. I cherish it because I really needed a friend then, and because we were pregnant at the same time, we just really relied on each other, and it just felt really good. So I will, no matter whatever happens between us, I will never forget those moments, and I really enjoyed, you know, just having her there, having Shamia there, and no one can take that memory away from me. And I wish her well. You know, if she's happy, I'm happy. I really just don't have any animosity there. We worked on the show together, and that's tough. And things come up, but I think at the end of the day, she's never really hit me below the belt. 1 minute we're friends, 1 minute we're in.
She's never really hit her below the belt. She dragged you across the stage. She dragged you across the stage. And let's not forget that when Porsha and Simon became public, Kenya was Team Fallon, okay? Kenya was going up under Fallon's post, liking everything. Kenya was calling Porsha trash, a man stealer, a husband. Y'all don't remember all that? Then when it came out that Fallon was pregnant with that little boy's baby, all of a sudden Kenya shut up. Kenya was quiet as a mouse, and Kenya started doing videos saying, our interviews saying, you know, there's no beef between me and Porsha. We're cool. We're girl. Exactly. He said, now Kenya want to play nice because Porsha got that top spot. Okay, who is going to be in the center? I know Team 12 think it's going to be Kenya, but Kenya can't even get the damn hair spa open yet. Where is the hair spa? Kenya keep talking about this hair spa. Kenya then went on Tamron Hall talking about the hair spa. Kenya went on the Breakfast Club talking about the hair spa. Kenya been everywhere talking about this hair spa, but the hair spa. Like, the only person that's ever got their hair done at the hair spa is Brooklyn. Anyway, you said when Kenya not happy, she doesn't want anyone else to be happy. Well, there's that. I want, you know, they say, you know, season 16 gonna be sweet 16. You know, still, you know, there is no Nene Leakes. I told y'all the arbitration is still arbitrating. I don't know what that means for Nene, but you know, at the end of the day, Nene over there on Zeus. Nene sitting on the baddies reunion, co-hosting. Why they fighting? I just don't know. I just don't know. I won't see it, but I'm sure y'all show me clips. You said this season is going to. They're gonna take Kenya down. Well, you know, Kenya's next on the list. You know, I told you first it was Candy, then it was Kenya. It was gonna be both or one or the other or both. Okay. Anywho, are y'all excited about seeing Porsha next season? Press 1 if you are excited. Press 5 if the show will never be the same. Let me know. It's 11:11. Make a wish. Okay. You said Kenya is kissing ass because she needs a new alliance. Ooh. Okay, y'all looking forward to it. Sweet 16. Kenya's back. Porsha's back. Okay. Porsha's back. You know, I think it's gonna be like I said in the earlier video. I don't know if it's gonna be like the aunties versus the nieces, the youngs versus the OGs. I don't know how it's gonna work out, but I can see like it'll be like Porsha, Drew, and Ming Lee versus Kenya, Marlo, and Sheree. I don't know. I don't know if Marlo will Marlo be an old head. I don't know. Porsha ain't that young either, but anyway, we shall see. We shall see. I haven't heard anything about Sheree, but it wouldn't be. I would doubt that Sheree would come back in some capacity as a friend or something. I don't know, but I haven't heard anything about about her, but I did hear about Marlo. Who said Marlo ain't coming back? I heard Marlo is coming back, Paige. Somebody told you a lie, hunty. If Porsha versus Marlo is gonna be good, okay. You must have just got here, Paige. I done told y'all 2 weeks ago who was coming back. Y'all keep a list, honey. Anywho, I know who's not coming back. I don't think Sonya's coming back. Okay. Anywho, like this video. Yes, we all still want Nene. Nene is making money, so stop hating. Who is hating? I'm never hating on Nene Leakes, the great Lanithia Monique Leakes. There is no way I could ever hate on her. Let me change my screen really quickly. Since you brought her up, we're gonna go see what she's doing because we ain't got nothing but time. We're gonna go see what she's doing. Hold on, Instagram, Nene. Because Nene was at the Super Bowl. Nene was here, there, everywhere, honey. Nene is still doing the things that she does. I know a lot of people keep talking about all these lawsuits and this, that, and the third. I don't care. You owe taxes too. Who cares about her taxes? Kenya owe taxes. Candy owe taxes. Everybody owe taxes. I owe taxes, okay? Anyway, there go Nene at the Super Bowl. Okay, there she is showing you one of her outfits. There go her and Bobby Lights, honey, looking like the mask. What is up with all that plastic surgery on his face? I know y'all can probably say the same about Nene, but that's a filter on Nene. Anywho, moving on. That's her again. Okay, that's her with a bodyguard. To the people in my life who support me, love me, make me smile, and bring me joy, thank you so much. You're welcome, child. There she is out in the streets. Another ATL pic. Okay, that was at Marlo's birthday party. Prince Williams, shout out to Prince. Hey, Prince friend. Okay, all the pictures. And here she is at the Baddies reunion. Okay, wearing Balenciaga. Hold on, let's see the clip.
Okay, so let's introduce a couple of the other girls.
I don't like the color.
So why did it take so long to come out? Coming to the stage is E.T. and Rolly.
What's up?
Yeah.
Where they
coming from? Okay, ladies, have a seat. Have a seat.
Oh,
big back mountain. Have a seat. Big pussy.
What's happening? I don't know these people. Why is the girl coming out, taking off her shoes? And why the girl got on Just Do It? Why the girl got on a Nike sweatsuit at the reunion?
Have a seat. Party 101.
Oh, all right. There's the Baddies reunion. When did it say it's coming on? I didn't see. Oh, it says full episode available now on Zeus. Okay, so if you have Zeus, y'all can go watch it. Y'all let me know what it is. Somebody send me the clip because I don't have Zeus. I supported them for a year and never watched it, and I wasn't gonna support it no more. Anyway, they said this show is ghetto. I believe it. They about to fight. Look like it. Child, she took off her shoes as soon as she walked out. And then the girl didn't even bother to put on the dress. Isn't that the Rolly chick who got all the plastic surgery? She didn't even bother to put on no clothes, child. I'm not talking about you hating Michelle. I'm talking about everybody else because she's your girl. And I know, okay, no problem. Why would anybody pay for Zeus? Like people, ghetto drama. It is what it is. It ain't for everybody, but some people like it. I beg to differ, Michelle. I love that color on Nene. Okay, no worries. I just don't. It's a little too stoplighted. Just neon green, glow in the dark. I don't know. You can't wear it in front of a green screen. You said the IRS cares about the taxes. I'm sure they do. I'm sure the IRS cares about everybody's taxes. But I'm just saying, in general, when people consider that owing taxes is T, like 5 figures is not T. I mean, 6 figures might be T because then it's like you had to make $1 million to owe 6 figures. Okay, 5, you made a couple of 100,000. I'm just saying. It is what it is. Kenya is looking for an alliance with Porsha right now because Candy is no longer on the show. She doesn't have no friends on the show. Porsha would be stupid to be friends with Kenya after what she did to her. Ooh. Not paying taxes is for migrants. Okay, you owe $38,000, child. I'm not gonna even tell my business. 38,000 light work. Okay, that's light work. I just be hurting every year because YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and all the places and Google Ads, they don't take taxes out. So at the end of the year, we have to pay taxes. We have to cut a third, or we have to, use our LLC. But I'm not a tax professional. Don't listen to me. Kenya needs to stand on her own. She is boring in an alliance. Ooh, 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 ooh. I think Porsha is going to take it back to the golden days because she's on a totally different level. Okay, I can see that. I can see that. Because Porsha be traveling and in the Dominican and this place and that place in Africa. And yeah, I can see it. Now she got a rich husband and, and the tea with Fallon, honey. Oh, that'd be good, honey. They could go ahead and bring Fallon back. I wouldn't even care. Fallon boring though, but I would love to hear about her and why she got knocked up by the pool boy and then the pool boy left her. I would love to hear that. Go and bring Fallon back with Porsha. I love loud colors because it brings everyone to attention. Okay, you be wearing loud colors to church. Okay. Well, I mean, it was a nice. She didn't look bad. I just didn't like the color personally. I didn't like the color, but she looked good. She always looks amazing. You have a lot of hope in Porsha. She's not going to save RHOA. I'm not saying she's gonna save it. I'm just saying I'm just glad she's back and Candy's gone. I mean, let's just be transparent. It is what it is. One down, a show to go. So we shall see what happens next. From Cutting in the ATL will be on season 16. We don't need. Who is that? We don't know who that is. Who is that? Porsha, he's gonna play Kenya like a fiddle. I don't think Marlo should have ever been given a peach. I think Marlo deserved her peach. Honestly, I think Marlo earned her peach, and once she got it, I think that Marlo was afraid. Like, I think she was almost afraid that she was going to lose it. I'm glad she didn't lose it, but I feel like because Candy has so much power. I mean, we talked about this the other day when I told you that Candy got fired pretty much. Like, they didn't renew her contract. That, she was in Andy's ear. She was, making demands to Andy. She was telling Andy what he should do to market the show, how he should market the show, so I just felt like there were so many people on the show that was afraid to work because of Candy. Okay, they saw Candy pushed out the big dog Nene Leakes with an alliance, so it's like everybody was trying to be on Candy's good side. So when Marlo came on there and was being real about the situation, like, damn, why we can't talk about Candy's problems? Why can't we talk about the shooting at the OLG? Why can't we talk about anything with Candy, but Candy can talk about everything with us? So I feel like Marlo did what she was supposed to do, but I felt like she started strong and then somebody got in her ear and she pulled back. So yes, Marlo was making them work. In the beginning. In the beginning, okay. Candy said she was not fired. Okay, Candy can say a lot of things. That's cool. But here's the thing. If a company doesn't agree with your demands, doesn't meet your contractual obligations, does not give you what you want in your contract, then basically they're telling you bye. Okay, so she wasn't fired. She chose to walk away because they wouldn't give her a contract. However you want to put it. Okay, I say she was fired. You say she left. Apples, oranges. Okay. You said, yes, Fallon should come back. It's only fair. And what drama that would be. Now that's TV. Okay. They let Sweet Tea and Quad go face to face. They might as well let Fallon and Porsha go face to face. And I'm just saying, like, everybody was on Fallon's side until y'all figured out that Fallon was pregnant by the pool boy. And then y'all was like, oh, okay. Fallon was born. Yeah, she was born, but she won't be born now. I'm just saying. You said they should bring Apollo and Shireen. Um, I like Apollo. Shireen's not a bad person. I just don't see her making an impact on TV. Just my opinion. I don't know. Have you heard anything about LaToya Ali come back? For what? What impact did she make in the first place? No. Why would LaToya Ali come back? They offered Candy to be Kenya's friend. Probably. All is fair in love. Love is a crazy game. Okay. Well, it looked like, Porsha got the ring on her finger and walked down the aisle. So he made her honest woman, even if she wasn't in the beginning. She would just be an extra Shireen, LOL, as a wife. Ooh, I'm not sure if I'm here for the drama. I want to see all the traveling and the women coming together like it was when the show first started. Well, Tasha, it was drama when the show first started. You don't remember first season when Sheree left Nene's name off the list? My name's on the list. Nene's isn't. And then they had KKK Kim talk about chicken and watermelon. Like, come on. Like, it's always been drama on the show. Always. I do want Phaedra to come back, though. And I think that, her co-parenting with Apollo would be, great to see. But, it is what it is. I don't think LaToya Ali was a good fit either. I compare LaToya Ali with kind of Ming Lee. I mean, I guess we'll see what Ming Lee brings this season. But I think that Bravo is trying to target like that social media kind of audience. So they tried it with LaToya Ali. I don't think they saw much of a difference in viewership, even if she had 1 million subscribers on YouTube or, Instagram or whatever. And I feel like it'll be the same with Ming Lee. Like, they look at people's social media following and engagement and feel like, okay, that could translate into, clicks and views, streaming, television, and all that. And I don't think it does. I don't, but it might. Who knows? She may be different. Quad would pull a Porsha on Kenya. LaToya can be Kenya's love. Y'all are so wrong. Like this video as y'all get in here, please, and thank you. We had got kind of a late start because things was glitching and everything was happening. But before I go, honey, we gonna talk about Monique's estranged son. Now, Sandra Rose had a picture of Monique and her son when he was a little boy. Hold on. Shout out to Sandra Rose with the T. Okay, so there's Monique and her estranged son. This one when he was young, Shaylon. Basically, his name is Shaylon Jackson. Okay. Monique spoke about their relationship on Club Shay Shay, but she also talked about it on David Banner's podcast. And on David Banner's podcast, according to Sandra, Monique took the blame for the fractured relationship. Basically, during that time, she admitted that she put her career above her duties as a mother. And on that podcast, she said there was a time that when he was a little boy, I wasn't interested in being a mother. I was interested in being a star, and I was interested in being famous, and I wasn't interested in being a wife. I was interested in taking pictures and red carpet and signing autographs and traveling the world. So I really didn't put the focus in. So on Club Shay Shay, when Monique was asked about it, she said something a little bit different. Okay. She said it's one of those things where you have to pray to the universe, my sweet babies. And say, let time do the healing. She put a little, she didn't say as much. And so she also said, and that's it. Let time do the healing. It may heal in time and it may not. And that's something that we as parents have to say, listen, I've done what I can. I've taken accountability for it. Now it's up to you. That's like someone saying, Shannon, I want to apologize to you. Now it's up to you whether or not to accept it. But once I give it to you, I've done my part. Now, thank you so much. Once, I don't know, that seems a little bit hypocritical. Okay, thank you, Miss Scorpion. That seems a little bit hypocritical because then Tyler Perry called her trying to apologize, and she recorded that man. But that's neither here nor there. Shaylon basically said that his mom lied when she told Shannon that she prays to the universe for reconciliation. And here is what he said. Hold on. Let me find this TikTok video real quick. Hold on. The TikTok video says, here he is. You love that name, Shaylon. Hold on, we about to listen.
Hi, I am Shalon. I am a stand-up comedian.
Y'all hear that?
Son. I guess I felt the need to make this video to just provide some context into this false narrative about her praying to the universe in order to reconcile our relationship or whatever the hell it is. I wrote it all down so that way I don't go all over the place and get emotional or anything like that. So I'm gonna talk like I'm reading a script, but it's just gonna help me kind of stay together. But to address the Club Shay Shay interview that she did, where she states that she prays to the universe in regards to reconciling our relationship, as I stated, is odd. My mother and I both know that that is a very false narrative, and I would like to free her of having to continue telling that lie. Faith without work is dead, and neither one of us cares to put forth any effort to reconcile with the other. We are separate, as she put it, because she doesn't care to be my mother any more than I care to be her son. Neither one of us has had the desire to reach out to the other in a very long time.
He is 34 years old. For those of you asking how old he is now, he is 34 years old. Y'all can't hear? I can hear. Y'all can't hear?
I don't think that either of us anticipates that feeling ever returning. Speaking with my mother directly in my experience will either lead to some odd newfound moment of clarity in regards to how she was as my mother, or she retreats back to daddy to move forward with a conversation. And I'm tired of hearing my mother's truths. Newsflash, I'm not sure if people know, but standing in your truth doesn't make you noble. I'm not sure if people are aware of that. But responding this way, I feel as though it allows me to say my piece uninterrupted. To those wondering, well, why say something now? Call it a form of therapy for me, I suppose. But when her daddy had intentionally stated that they have three sons, but his wife is on the internet talking about the fourth son in a video that has millions of views, that rubbed me the wrong way. But anyway, to inform a child that you are not interested in being a mother at a time when that kid is the only kid that has the potential to lead a child to believe that you are not interested in them.
Y'all can't hear that? The sound is loud to normal, and his sound is a bar. Wait a minute. Is it like he's just talking low? You need to turn it up. You need to turn it up. Can y'all hear that? He is low. So y'all don't want me to play it? Y'all can hear it? He isn't mentally. You can hear it? Okay. I thought y'all could hear it because I just listened. Okay, hold on.
Them specifically, but to take it a step further, you also admit, my mother had also admitted to me that she didn't do the best job that she could do, um, which would also make one begin to question, all of your past decisions and prior emotional interactions. But to be completely honest and fair, um, those were things that I was willing to get over. Nobody's perfect, we're all human, but my mother showed a clear lack of humility, compassion, and consideration when taking any level of accountability for those things. My mother does a fantastic job of acknowledging a lot of things, but she doesn't take accountability very well, and anything that she may take true accountability for, it's only at her convenience, in my experience. But if I had to guess, though, her interest in being a mother probably started around the time that she married her daddy and had his children. But that interest, obviously seemed one sided.
Did he just say her interest in her kids left when she married her daddy and had his kid? I just can't.
And as it should have been. By that time, I'm in my late teens, so to some degree, the excuse me, the neglect becomes easier to hide or validate. I guess you could say there are now two baby boys in the house, that require attention. But still, during that time, however, I still watched her enjoy the love and admiration of total strangers more than my own. To this very day, my mother has never expressed to me when, if ever, she became interested in me as her son. That did lead me down a path of questioning my self worth and struggling to understand the value of a mother in a child's life. In the interview, she also states that she gave me an apology, but an apology to a son from a mother that consciously showed no interest in him holds no weight. There are still women to this day that my mother will give credit to for being more of a mother to me than she ever could. Her assistant, my cousin, being one of them. Um, every time, though, that my mother would state that she was right here whenever I was ready, that ideology still blows my mind today that a person could openly admit to being an uninterested, not put my best foot forward type of parent and be so self-centered that they still express to the kid, you have to come to me when you're ready. You got to come to me for us to make this right. Okay. But I'm not sure what my mother could possibly think that she has shown me in the past or have for me now that's not money, goodness gracious, that would make me want to come to her or whatever those feelings are supposed to be.
I can't believe somebody asked what is it that he wants from her. He wants truth and accountability, the same thing she wants from Tyler Perry and Oprah. She running behind people that aren't blood related to her. She need to be checking on her children. I'm just saying, how can you ask what is it that he wants from her? That's his mom. Oh my God.
Um, a mother is supposed to be the first woman that a boy falls in love with. I loved my mother very much, but my mother loved things more than she loved me, and she would validate her love for me by giving me things and would proceed to call me ungrateful or inconsiderate if said things did not have the desired effect. I couldn't imagine what it's like to be her though, to ask God for what you want, and then He gives you what you need though, only for you to ignore it and have the audacity to ask God for something else. And
I can't believe that y'all are so hard on her child. Y'all are so hard on her child, but you will let her sit there and talk about, oh, my sweet babies, and talk about what Oprah did, and talk about what Will Packer did, and talk about what Tyler Perry did. What did she do to her own family? I'm starting to believe DL might have had a point. Like, I'm not team nobody. And DL said, treat my kids like you treat yours, like they don't exist. This is the tea right here. When
I'm glad I don't. I'm glad I didn't do that. Um, and when he told you no, you went to the universe instead. By no means, though, do I want to give off any type of an impression that I am a victim of anything. It's not the case. As you can see, I'm smiling from ear to ear. I'm alive. I'm happy.
yes, that is a grown man. However, comma, she brought up that grown man in interviews. She's been speaking on herself as a mother and how she basically abandoned her first set of kids and how she wasn't mothering to them and why she doesn't have a relationship to them. So he has every right to speak publicly about the things that she has been speaking publicly on, in my humble opinion. Thank you so much, Tyler, for the super chat.
I'm a dad. I'm healthy. I think I drink a lot of water. I'm getting over a cold now. Um, I still have my days just like everybody else. And there were a few things that she did teach me along the way. I did learn how not to love from my mother. I also learned to make sure that I never lose so much of who I am that I have to validate it through another person. Um, and though I feel as though, you know, in hindsight, I think she did it reluctantly. I do appreciate my mother, for showing me what the top of the mountain looks like. You know what I'm saying? It did give me perspective on what hard work and dedication can get you, but I don't want something like that at the cost of giving up something that I created. I don't want it that bad. And speaking of creations, I genuinely, truly, I really did want my mother to have a relationship with my daughter. I even fought through those intrusive thoughts that were, if she wasn't interested in you, what makes you think she's going to be interested in your kid? Um, but it took my mother no time at all to prove that those intrusive thoughts were
I gotta say this. Like y'all like I see y'all talking about he's grown, he has a child's mentality, he's this, he's that, he needs to move on. But my thing is like he's a man, he says he has kids. So basically him saying this says a lot about her character. So all of you who are sitting there believing everything that she says, as far as it's always someone else and never Monique, at this particular juncture, we see now that it's actually Monique. If your own child can say some of these things about you, this is somebody that you gave birth to, can say these things about you. Like, why is it that you feel like these other people can't feel a ways about some of the negative things that you've done? Hmm.
correct. But what I can say, good for her, the universe did, bless her with three other sons, and God willing, I'm sure that one of them, all three of them are adults now. So I'm sure that one of them, God willing, if not all three of them, will make her the grandmother that she wants to be. Um, I still look forward, to that moment for her. But overall, when it comes to the boys, though, I am happy that whenever they do hear me talk, sorry, my phone did something weird, but no, but whenever they hear me talk, um, they don't know what it is. They can't relate to what it is that I'm saying. My experience with my mother is not their experience with our mother. So my prayer for her and them is that they continue to see her the way that they see her now. I do also want to make sure that I say thank you to my mother for giving me life. Without that moment in time, I wouldn't have had my little one. But outside of that moment, there isn't anything that either of us has to offer the other. In my opinion, it's a waste of God's time and the universe's time for praying for something that you were not willing to put forth any effort to obtain. Putting the work into becoming Monique is more important to my mother than being my mother. And I do not believe that it was never about her being there and waiting for me, but it was supposed to be about me being there and waiting for her. Um, my mother's value had reached such a low point in my life that I no longer found it necessary to either want to wait for her or even go to her. But like I said, man, I'm super grateful that she has the opportunity to do it all over again. I'm happy for her. I hope the Cat Williams tour goes well, but the narrative that she prays for us to reconcile is a false narrative. It's not real, and I'd appreciate it if she stopped saying stuff like that.
Okay, I'm sorry I was muted. I was saying we're gonna watch Monique's response together. I haven't watched it yet. Okay. But can somebody please teach Monique and Daddy Sydney how to prop up their phone for live streams? Cause this little thing that they keep doing where you can only see like the top of their heads is annoying. Like, what is this? What, why they so little in the screen? Hold on, we about to listen to Monique and Sydney's response.
We got it. All right, we're gonna wait for some of the babies to come in the room so we can have this conversation.
I wish I could fast forward. I can't.
You would do that right now.
Like this video as y'all get in here.
Hey, babies.
Hey, babies.
Hey, hey.
We just wait for y'all to come on in the room so we can have this conversation without.
Let me see if I can download this. This volume is low too.
Wait a second. Oh, we could. Let's rock and roll, baby.
Let's rock and roll.
Mm-hmm.
The title of our conversation, or the theme of it, is called The Long Way Around, because ain't no shortcut. Pickles, stop playing with that paper, please. The reason we're having it is a multitude of reasons, but we're going to start off with, there was a Instagram that was put up, or I guess
it was TikTok, baby.
TikTok that was put up by
my son, my oldest son, Shalom. And this is what I want to say to this. There are some people that are saying, oh, you should be ashamed of your mothering skills. You should be ashamed of yourself. This is what I'll say. Let's let it play out. Because the same ones that said to me, I was crazy, I was deranged, we watched it play out. So just like with my son, we'll watch this play out. And I do want to address this though, Shalon. When you say her daddy, then that's when mommy going to say stop playing, because you know this has been Uncle Sid your whole life. Uncle Sid knew you before you knew you. So for you to say her 3 sons, yes, you're absolutely right. He has 3 sons. He can't claim you as his son because he's always been Uncle Sid, and he knows your daddy very well.
and love that brother. And the irony of all of this is,
in any mixed family, like stepdads exist, even if the stepdad knows the father. Am I hearing right? Like he couldn't be a father figure because he was already an uncle figure. That makes, but he's her daddy. Oh, okay.
not what is said, but what's left off.
Yeah.
See, you're leaving off the fact that the last time we laid eyes on you, your mother got you everything you needed for the newborn baby about 3 years ago. You're forgetting about how I, from Georgia, am talking you through getting your car after we gave you the half of the down payment for it. And you were 31 years of age, 32 years of age at that point. And I'm negotiating the deal with the dealer for you as you sit there. And you have the vehicle you're driving right now because of your mother. These are the things that you're leaving out when you're expressing what you're expressing in reference to your mother. You're not expressing the relationship that you have with your father, where you spoke ill to him, not to mention spoke ill to your mother, but somehow your mother and father and I all have a loving relationship and communicate back and forth because of the love that we have for you.
He can't be a father figure because he was an uncle figure, but he can sit here and dispute the facts that he's saying to his mother as her husband / daddy. Like, why is you even in it then? If you can't be his father figure, why do you even have a say so in his relationship with his mother? I don't like it.
The one thing these individuals, and to the individuals out here that oftentimes speak after they've heard one side of the story, there's an old saying: believe half of what you see and none of what it is that you hear. Please don't take our word for it, but what we will convey is this. Those who are parents and have raised their parents up to being adults,
children, raise their children up to be an adult.
Right on. Those who are parents that raise their children into adulthood know that there comes a time and a place in which they determine their own decisions, their own path. You can have multiple children that are raised in one house, but they act and they take on different things. The reason why it was so important for us to entertain these conversations that
I was just about to say that. I forgot to mute myself. I was just about to say that, like, they should have just let him have it. If those were his genuine feelings about what she brought up in all of these different interviews that's been going viral with Club Shay Shay, with David Banner, with whoever, like, you talked about your son. Your son has every right to validate his feelings however he sees fit. Now, why is you clapping back when you were the one who started the conversation in the first place? Like, we don't need the validation of this is your truth versus this is his truth, because this is a family matter. Why is we in it? Like, it's the same thing with the Oprah and Tyler's. Like, why are we in it?
that we typically have privately, or that we're influenced to have privately amongst the people in our community, is because we need to stop being embarrassed about being human beings and about being Black human beings. You will oftentimes hear us saying we are embarrassing ourselves in front of them. Who is them?
Who are they?
Because when you hear someone articulate these things, that is the slave's mentality. It makes us believe that we as Black people need to conduct ourselves with dignity because white people are watching. You should conduct yourself with dignity because the spirit of you is watching.
Come on.
But we need to have these conversations out loud and taboo because we have a finite period of time together here on this earth. You will travel through infinity with the spirit that you have all alone, and you will not remember the ridicule that you receive, but you will be judging yourself. You will be determining for the rest of your life which way that you go, as you have thus far. So this conversation is about speaking directly to what situations are. And many people oftentimes, when they are presented with an issue, they stay quiet, they hide, they disappear.
You should have stayed quiet. You should have hid. You should have disappeared. When it comes to family business should be private. Like, who take their family business to the internet? I know a lot of people do these days, but I'm just saying it's not right. And we shouldn't be in it, but we in it. And like you said, like someone in the chat just said, we all emotionally invested. Okay. So I guess, listen, all y'all who keep saying, oh, don't get involved, it's between a mama and a son. No, it's between all of us now. We in it. We need to know. We picking sides right now. And right now, I'm on the son side because I'm all for the child. Like, this person birthed you and had the nerve to tell you, gaslight you, and say things like, Uncle Sidney been Uncle Sidney. Like, child, this is bothersome, troublesome.
And what we're saying is that's not who we are, because what you cannot do is you cannot trick an honest person.
Come on.
You can demean, you can say whatever you want to say about them negatively, but what will happen is truth has a way of standing the test of time. I forgot to have my phone to read the last text message that I gave to you, Shalon, where I told you about the understanding of how you are speaking to a woman and how you as a man and how you perceive things may be completely different from how your wife, how your mother, how your sister, how your daughter will look at things.
I know somebody was like, oh, Michelle, you on all the men's side. No, actually, I'm just team anti-daddy. As long as Monique is under daddy spell, I'm team anybody but daddy. Okay. Listen, y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. Y'all can say that I'm not pro-Black woman no more simply because I don't agree with this. I do not agree with this. I'm sorry, but this ain't it.
And when you learn how to communicate a little bit better, then things will happen a little bit better.
Hold on, did
young
it
man
freeze?
because of the challenges that this young brother has had with mental illness. So we're communicating that out loud to speak to our community to say, listen, y'all, if we have more public conversations, there will be less private angst.
Come on.
There will be less private issues that we carry on because we're afraid to communicate in front of white folks.
So when we get to a place where you want to be free, you will stop being scared to say what's real. You'll stop being fearful of having conversations that normally take place in private and nobody ever really knows the outcome. And from there, when you were saying earlier about how we're looking in front of white.
Y'all don't think there's an issue with this mother speaking on her son's mental state to the world? Like every single time Monique gets online, she gets online to tell stories to make herself look better. It does, like, there's no accountability. Y'all keep talking about she's just demanding accountability for other people. What about her accountability? I never see it. I'm sorry, I don't.
When I do hear our brother Greg Mathers say, the studio is watching y'all and the executives are watching y'all, so what?
If the executives are watching closely, the individuals that will want to interact with us are those who are engaged and are in alignment with what is true.
Come on.
See, the first question would not be, Stephen A. Smith, why did you video someone? Or you won't entertain Kevin Hart is the biggest star in the world. She said that. Not only did she say that, not only when she spoke about Oprah and Tyler, these are individuals that you failed to hear that she said she.
Can somebody explain to me? Well, I guess she doesn't have a voice if Sydney is doing all the talking. And whose fault is that? Like, is there some mental illness going on with Monique that she can't speak on her own behalf? Y'all keep saying that Monique is a strong Black woman, but I just don't see her taking any accountability now with her own son. She can't speak on her own behalf. How is it that she doesn't have a voice now? All of a sudden, she doesn't have a voice. Where'd the voice go? She's had a voice all this time.
She loves them. And when you love folks, you tell them what they need to know, not what they want to hear. We put certain individuals in such a status that we've disallowed them to be human beings. And on the note with taking the long way around and that there are no shortcuts. So you could take the shortcut and cross through Miss Evelyn's yard, but you know she got a pit bull. And he may or may not be in that yard. But you know for sure if you get in that yard and he is in that yard, you will definitely be chased. It is a bit safer to go around the long way because not only is it the right thing to do because you're not cutting through somebody's yard, their grass, trespassing on their property. But what happens is it may be a longer journey, but it's worth the trip. So we're going to take the long way around, and we're not going to call out these individuals on platforms like this. We're going to call them up. Now, please don't confuse. When Monique is standing on stage, she has an artistic paintbrush designed to paint her life and make people laugh in a way in which a comedian is supposed to do. So her life experiences are fair game. They're fair game.
Fair game.
So when she says what she says on stage, please don't say it's the way that she said it. Because she's on stage. We're dealing with, when we're not on stage, what is being said. And again, to revisit Brother Stephen A., I'd like to point something out to you. When you sit there and you say that a Black woman looks bitter because she's telling her personal truth, when you sit there and you speak in reference to the individual.
I get it. They're addressing all the people who have been speaking on her this week. Okay.
That she spoke about. You're not, because you wanted to distinguish yourself from Shannon Sharpe as being a journalist, but you said you don't know what's happening, you don't know what's going on, and you don't care to know. That right there is you sacrificing your journalistic integrity, because it is your job to know when you make assertions about certain individuals and not form an opinion. And you are supposed to ask the questions such as, when she said what she said regarding Kevin Hart and David Becky, as it relates to him reneging on what he promised, and you ask the question, well, is there a reason, Monique, that he would do that? Here's the question you should ask. Is what she said true? And if there was a reason why he would have done that, would there not have been a reason why he wouldn't have called her first to say, I've got to take that deal back? See, when we stay grounded in this thing called ethics,
come on,
when we stand grounded in this thing called right, it's going to carve through all of the nonsense that you were trying to communicate. And I can see, based upon watching you throughout the years, that you consider yourself an intellect. And please forgive me for speaking in this manner as it relates to Monique. As a black man, what happens is the black woman should sometimes not have to defend herself. Sometimes there's a level of defense that should be had on her behalf for we as black men, because Monique didn't step to you when you were calling Kyrie Irving out for being a man and making a decision as a man to not get a shot and ridiculing him.
I didn't realize they were responding to everybody, but I guess we can listen to the rant. I don't even know how long it is because I can't tell. It's on Instagram.
Him because his father raised a man. You should not have called out Kwame Brown in the way that you did, calling him a bust, because you have forgotten that that black man has a family, and any man that has had the length of time that he had to live the dream in the NBA is not a bust in my book. He's a hero. He's a hero. So when you call Jason Whitlock a fat bastard, but you're telling Monique, who referred to them as her brother and her sister, and she loves them, but you can call Jason Whitlock a fat bastard. My question to you, why are you allowed to speak your truth, but this black woman is not? Help me. Help me. I need the help. It is low-hanging fruit to attack a black man. That was Cat Williams and Monique that did the interview. Why is it that you singled Monique out? Why is it? She was polite. You're not asking, was she inaccurate when she spoke about Tiffany Haddish? Though there's nothing but love. There's nothing but love. The irony is that our sister Tiffany Haddish went to GQ magazine to say, I'm glad I don't have that husband of hers, for standing for Monique and standing with Monique when we were talking about pay inequality, only for her to turn around and speak about the pay inequality. See, we will succumb to what it is that we support when what we support is wrong.
You know, if I may say this to you, Stephen A. Smith, what you said when you said I'm bitter and my light don't shine no more, what you said to black women without saying it was, be quiet.
Be seen and not heard. And if you have a black woman in your life, and I believe I saw you in a picture with your beautiful queen, are you encouraging her through your message by what you said to Monique, that you were in support of her voicing her concerns when being mistreated? Or are you encouraging her and other black women? I don't know if you have children, but if you have a daughter, because I've heard you speak with a great deal of reverence for your mother and for your sister. You should talk to them and ask them, have they been encouraged in this life to speak their truth or discouraged about speaking their truth?
And I'm going to see it on stage.
Yeah, again, got to see you on stage, but this is a off the stage conversation to let y'all know that the people that we discuss, again, we want to reiterate Oprah, Tyler, and I'll stand there for a moment. As we come before you feeling free to discuss anything that is said about us whereby it's made to appear like we've done something wrong. If we are giving people the impression that we are perfect, I want to make it clear right now, we are not. So as imperfect people, we have no inhibitions about giving an apology when you owe it to somebody. Have no indignations, no problems, no apprehensions. But we must ask ourselves, how can individuals like Tyler Perry, who said that Monique was difficult, and indict her as difficult in the business, okay, lose parts? How can she come to court to stand trial to defend her position under the light of the court of public opinion, but the very one who accused her, he stays hidden? Why would that be? Why would that be? Mother Oprah, Lord of the master classes, okay? The one who is now, aren't they getting ready to give some sort of talk in reference to, what was it? I know part of it was forgiveness.
Oh,
and
yeah, her and Tyler.
It was like a D word. It was, I forgot, and forgiveness. What you may want to give a seminar about is how not to just forgive, but how to ask for forgiveness. See, we're not dealing with the Pythagorean theory. This is not A plus B squared, A squared plus B squared equals C squared. This is nothing challenging. This is very simplistic. If you were comfortable, Oprah Winfrey, going on the CBS morning show saying that if we make Harvey Weinstein the center point of sexual assault, we're missing the boat. And you like to look in the silver cloud as it relates to that. Or you having a documentary on our brother Michael Jackson after he was found not guilty in the
I hate, it sounded like a manifesto. You know how people like bipolar people or whatever, like go on these binges and just be writing stuff and then just go from one thing to the next and jump over everything. But what really matters, now you talk about Harvey Weinstein, now you talk about Michael Jackson, now you talk about this, now you talk about this, now you're trying to smear somebody else's reputation because they want to apologize to you. And I don't know. Like, I know y'all keep saying, oh, Michelle, you just don't like Monique. I don't have any feelings whatsoever. It's just the fact of when I start seeing the same thing showing up. We've been covering this for 6 years now. Like, I have a whole Monique versus everybody thread where I talked about Monique versus Will Packer, Monique versus Tyler, Monique versus Lee Daniel, Monique versus Oprah, Monique versus the Breakfast Club. And now here we are again. It's the same thing 5, 6, 7 years later. Like, what more do you want from us? Like, I get it. Like, you got the support of everybody. You got a lot of people saying Monique doesn't have a voice. She's a Black woman. There's a Black family. You got those people, but you also have those people like me who can read between the lines. Like, this is a bunch of bullshit. Like, answer your son. Quit running after Oprah. Run after your son and try to figure out and repair those relationships before you try to repair these other relationships that don't matter. I don't even know if I want to even hear the rest of it, but I will.
The court of public opinion. But you want to do a documentary on him. But you don't want to speak up for a Black woman who, you know, based upon all your business endeavors, that when you do not have a contract with someone, you do not owe them anything, but you allow that to ride. And again, we make it a habit of not just calling up.
Who's that? Somebody said, but you still cover her insulting her. Would you prefer that I not cover her and just ignore it? Like, I'm just saying, like, this is my platform. So on my platform, I cover a lot of things. Monique is a popular topic right now. So why wouldn't I cover it and give you what my opinion is? My opinion and your opinion does not have to mesh, but I don't feel like I'm insulting her by saying that I don't believe nothing she says. Like, that's not an insult. That's an opinion. Let's continue.
What is wrong, but what's right. See, there was a woman named Barbara Walters. she had to address the public because there was a rumor that Monique was difficult to interview with. That woman could have been a proud graduate or student from the Oprah Winfrey School of Duck and Dodge. I'm not going to face things publicly and not said a word. But instead, what did she do? She came out
Immediately.
and said that is a lie. She was wonderful to work with and the whole nine. Brother Tyler Perry, listen, you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. The world is listening to you tell Monique that you were wrong for doing something.
On a related note, you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube, but Monique has burned a ton of bridges, and you can't put that toothpaste back in the tube either. Like, why are they so hypocritical?
You were wrong for telling others that she was difficult for not essentially committing an act of slavery.
Come on.
You play the role of Medea, a big, black, strong woman. Okay, that's the role you play. Okay, because apparently there's a level of appreciation you have for that black woman who's willing to speak truth to power. Well, now you're talking about another big black woman that has to speak truth to the power named Tyler Perry. Brother, the light, this is the Red Roof in Intellect Week, because we're going to leave the light on for you. You don't understand the magnitude of how you can help heal the community by showing them you too are a human being. We're going to treat everyone like a human being because we love you enough.
Come on.
We love you enough and want you. What was that movie, Cadillac Records?
Yes.
There was a scene in there in which our brother, one of the greatest actors on the planet, Jeffrey Wright, was confronted by the character named Wolf.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm getting tired of you acting like you acting towards that white man. I want to see you have the privilege of being a man in and of yourself. We want to see you have the privilege, Brother Tyler, of showing the world that you are a good dude. And I believe deep down you are. But the embarrassment from the audio where you say, y'all got it too hot out here, but you go to churches. When would Jesus think the right time was to go out and say I was wrong? Would it be when I promote my next movie and the heat continues? Would he wait until it's not hot out here? Or would he want his humble servants, as you claim to be, to the moment you identify that you are wrong, this is the moment we need to identify that I am wrong. Why have you not done that? That was in 2016. And I'm not going to speak belligerent to anyone because that is not alignment. That is not in alignment spiritually with me, with the universe. And what we're communicating today, this is not designed for everyone to appreciate. If you are vibrationally connected to what is right, the person who does wrong does not matter because wrong is wrong and right is right. And Brother Stephen A., the way in which you communicated, that's a great way to potentially be in alignment with the right people, but you're not in alignment with what is right.
And I want to say this to the younger generation. Brother Greg, when you say the younger generation is watching, we want them to. We want them to watch so close and pay so close attention to the ones that are afraid, fearful, and to the ones that are saying, no, no, baby, you keep standing. And for those of you who say, well, Monique, why do you keep going? Because what we are showing the younger generation, until they're accountable, you can't stop. Until you hold people accountable, you cannot stop. So to this younger generation, my babies, don't back down, don't sit down, don't lay down, keep standing unapologetically, keep standing. They're banking on you.
Is it me, or did she just tell the younger generation to stand up and speak out, but yet when her son speaks out, he's mentally ill? She's telling people don't believe what her son said. Like, but you're telling other strangers that they can speak out. Like, What? Are y'all hearing this? Is this me? Like, I'm like, did I just hear what she said?
They are banking on you to be so afraid of these invisible powers that be so afraid of that you don't speak up and you don't speak out, that you just lay low and you be quiet and you take the abuse and you be exploited. They're banking on us to be that.
But they want her son. She want her son to just take the abuse, whatever it was. Like he said, he couldn't speak of Sydney as his father. She didn't treat him like her child. You just want him to take the abuse. Oh my goodness. Okay.
They're banking on us. So for you, Stephen A. Smith, for you, Brother Greg Mathis, who I love dearly, your family, I love y'all. However, when you say the studios are watching, the executives are watching, but our community is suffering.
And the Screen Actors Guild, the Writers Guild, just got finished striking. They were watching then.
Yeah.
They were watching prior to that. What we're looking for are the people who are in alignment with honesty. Because let me explain to you what can happen and how healing it is. See, last week when we spoke about the Breakfast Club, and our brother Charlemagne the God just taking ownership of it at the behest of a Black woman named Just Hilarious.
Happy birthday, baby.
And our brother DJ Envy, you was wrong for trying to make him apologize to Daddy because she calls me Daddy, but y'all keep forgetting that I call her Mama. See, that's my mama right there. But we don't want to talk about that. And I'm not talking about the Breakfast Club. I'm just saying in general. But those three individuals got together, and what was an issue for several years, it was resolved because we know how to forgive. There's a Black man by the name of Lee Daniels. See, not only did this brother go so far as to apologize to us privately, he apologized publicly, but then this brother went and he spoke to our sons face to face and he apologized. That's what men do. That's how you heal. There is no shame in being wrong. The shame is knowing that you're wrong and not admitting to that wrong that you were a part of. So when you see these individuals with the mansions, with the cars, and all of these things, in the words of our great ancestor, Bob Marley, some people are so poor, all they have is money.
Come on.
Don't be that.
Come on.
Don't be that.
I'm sorry to be chocolate. When I hear my son, when I hear you.
Some people are so poor, all they need is money. And Monique said that she wasn't a parent to her child because she was too busy chasing being famous, taking pictures, red carpet, signing autographs, and traveling the world. Do y'all hear the hypocrisy and what her own daddy is saying? Oh, okay.
You Shalon, talk about money and stuff. It's like, baby, as I told you when you were younger, I told you as a man, don't let nobody introduce you to me. You know who your mama is.
And when folks speak in reference to calling your seed, sometimes, especially when your seed decided to call things off with you because you didn't move for a 34-year-old, 32-year-old man in the time that he wanted to do because you as a mother, you as an entertainer, you as an actress, you as a grandmother, you as a wife, allotted the time to see him, but he pushed you away. But then when it's time for him and it doesn't work for you, now it's a problem. Listen, it comes a point in time where when you become a man, when you become a woman, it is your obligation to do for you. To do for you. At 31, brother, 32, I'm sitting there on a conversation at the behest of your mother. Why? For you, because I love my nephew, and we still love you, Shalom. That's why your mother and your father interact with one.
He's his nephew, But is that just like is he married to the aunt? Like I'm confused. You married to your sister and then your dad? Like y'all are confusing me. Like that's your stepson. That is your stepson. Like what the hell is happening?
One another to let them be aware of what's happening with you. So if you think you're not loved, that's because you're not paying attention. And there are other dynamics that fall into play in which we completely understand. And for you too, we're going to keep the light on for you. But I find it extremely ironic that the last time you saw me, you wanted to be able to call me dad. And I couldn't allow you to call me dad because there's only one dad in your life, and he's a friend of ours.
Are they serious? Did it start? I hope it didn't start over because this is just too much. I don't even know where to go with this no more because it just get worse and worse and worse and I get it. Him and the dad used to be friends, but you married to the mama and that's her child, so that means that makes it your stepchild. It don't matter if you dad's friend or not. Then you and the dad are co-parents. Like what the hell? What the? Am I crazy?
Come on. He's a friend of ours. So again, we as people of color, let us stop being embarrassed about having conversations out loud because you never know who you could be helping. Please do not allow people to embarrass you out of life.
So they can have conversations out loud, but not the son. The son need to shut up. He shouldn't have said nothing.
I don't care if you're in the LGBTQ community. I don't care if you want to change your profession. I don't care whatever it is that you want to do. We have a finite amount of time to live on this plane. Please do not live on this plane based upon the ridicule you may or may not receive by someone from someone else. Be your authentic self because you're going to travel eternally by yourself. You can be in a room full of people, but you are always by yourself because your thoughts are right here. The spirit of who you are is right here. Be true to your spirit.
Now, what we get ready to share right now is
it's not over.
Go ahead. I think I know what you're
going. No, you go ahead.
To the degree where we're not going to stop being who we are and we receive the death threat that we were supposed to apologize. We need to apologize. Apologize to who? We didn't quite find out. We didn't quite find out who they wanted us to do to that for. But listen, we're going to be authentic to ourselves. So we take the death threat seriously, but it's so serious that we have to further enjoy this time that we have here. We're in disputes with Oprah, Tyler, CBS. Why? Because we can't understand why a company such as CBS, how we can say you incrementally over 5 years made a one-time payment of $65 million. You made over $800 million by 2009, 5 years after the Parkers went off in 2004. We're in 2024, and you're saying that 2.5% of what Monique and Countess are owed, you don't want to give it to us because you didn't make the money? How can you ever go into the red on a one-time investment where you've already superseded that investment by 1,000%? You can't. So the things that people are out there and they're astounded that we are saying, this is because Brother Judge Mathis, this is because the younger folks may be looking. And we want them to be true to themselves. True and tell the truth because as our brothers.
I'm done. I don't know. Listen. It's been on long enough. Whatever I missed, I missed. I heard what they said about the son. I'm really disappointed in the fact that Monique allowed Sydney to speak on the situation when Shalon addressed her as his mother and the things that she said about him. Sydney wasn't sitting with Monique during those interviews saying those things. So I don't understand why Sydney took up the bulk of the time on live. And people keep saying, well, this is her manager, this is her manager, this is her manager. The manager don't do the work. The manager don't, like, it's too much blurred lines. The manager got to deal with the kids. The manager got to deal with the relationships. The manager got to do this. The manager got to do that. When does Monique take some accountability for the things that she did? When does the manager have to be the mother to the kids too? Like, what the hell? Anyway, I'm off of that. I think I'm headed over to Patreon. I was gonna take some calls, but I'm not gonna take no calls. This is too much, honey. This is too much. If y'all just getting here, go ahead and like this video. We talked about a lot of things today. We talked about Usher's life-changing Super Bowl, why he wore white in the Super Bowl. You know, he got married before the Super Bowl. So congratulations to Usher and Jennifer Gunner Chia. I guess her name is Jennifer Raymond now. Okay. We also talked about Alicia Keys and how the NFL changed her voice on the NFL's YouTube page. We talked about Porsha confirming her return to Housewives of Atlanta, and I gave y'all a little bit of tea that I had been telling y'all that she was coming back. Okay. And I told y'all who else is coming back too. Y'all just gonna have to rewind and watch it. And we talked about Nene hosting baddies, and we talked about Monique being exposed by her oldest son. Is it her oldest son or just one of her adult children? It's a mess. That's all I gotta say. It is a mess. Meanwhile, I will be back. I'll try to be back tomorrow or the next day. I'm traveling right now, as you can see. I'm in my green screen again. Okay. My dog finally stopped barking at the end of the stream. So if you are on Patreon, I'm going to head over to Patreon. I know it is 12:23. I'll be over there at 12:30. Okay. We got some things to talk about. You said it's a fat face on lie. Okay. Her real name is Jennifer Gunner Chia. I don't know if it's Gonorrhea, it's Gonocce. I don't know, child. It's a lot. Google it. It's Jennifer Gunner Chia. I can't pronounce it. Anywho, salute to Usher. Okay. It was a great Super Bowl. We had a good time watching it. Okay. I know y'all watch it again and again and again. It was wonderful. A-Town down. Okay. A-Town forever. Peace up. A-Town down. ATLien is me. Okay. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you are not subscribed. And I will be over on Patreon in about 8 minutes. Okay, I will see y'all in the next video. Good night, squad. Y'all know I ain't got no money. I'm not
She's
rich
very
like
rich, honey.
I'm not rich
This
like
is
you.
a very rich bitch. She been in business way before I was in business. Okay.
No, we came in business right. I was 2007.
You've been in business.
That's true. I've been in business.
She's a very rich bitch.
Well, she's just a bitch.
Oh my God, I am not.
This is Tyler Perry, and if you want the truth, a lot of blogs don't tell the truth. StraightfromtheA.com, that's what you check out.
And you love us, don't you?
There you go.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I am your girl, Candy. Hanging out with Straight from the A. You know, I love you guys. I always visit the site. But I want to say I appreciate you coming to my lunch party here in Atlanta. And yes.
Janelle Monáe, y'all know what it is.
Still young.
Two Atlanta's finest, 8 times finest, Kansas City representative. Come on, man. We're gonna get back to work. We love y'all. Straight from the A. Gia.